Pilates with Lou. Today's class is a beginner level mat class and all you're going to need is your mat. The focus for today's class is shoulder mobility. So we're really looking for some openness and some beautiful feels in this area of our body. I wanted to share with you some wisdom today coming from one of my favorite writers and social researchers, Brené Brown. It's a quote of hers and it goes like this: "Owning your story and loving the process is one of the bravest things that you can do." So in regards to your Pilates practice, this means that even if that you've only shown up for the mat once this week or once this fortnight, that's amazing. That's where you're at the moment and you should feel really proud of yourself. Know that your body, your brain, your nervous system is super grateful for this experience. So be proud of yourself, let's have fun and let's get started. To start, we're going to come into a kneel position and we're going to sit onto our heels if we can. If this is uncomfortable, please feel free to just kneel. And we're going to bring our arms out to the side, roll those shoulders down and away, roll those shoulder blades down our back, and we're going to turn our palms from front to back. And you'll probably feel a lot of clicks. And now let's go opposite. One hand front, one hand behind. And bring our hands to our shoulders, bring our elbows down to our sides. And we're going to roll our shoulders, 3, each direction. And sitting up now onto our knees, we're going to bring that left leg forward and lunge and feel that beautiful hip flexor stretch. Roll our shoulders away and bring our palms to face each other. Gaze is forward and we're going to pulse our arms in this position, making sure that your arms are lengthened long. 4, 3. Now turn your palms facing upwards. Keep them long. And let's pulse here for 5. Bring your arms down to the mat. Let's push out into a plank. 4, 5. Keep breathing. Pull that navel into your spine. Hug it in. And pushing back. Let's bring our right foot forward. Lunge into that stretch. And let's bring our palms facing each other. Roll those shoulders away. And let's pulse here for 6. Turn our palms upwards. Go again for 6. Coming back into a plank. Hug that navel into your spine. And we're going to come into a sitting position on the mat now. I'm sitting in the middle of my mat. Arms are reaching long. We're going to articulate and melt our spine slowly down onto the mat. Inhale, exhale, pull your navel in, roll your shoulders away. Let's bend that right leg, lengthen your left leg, raise, float your arms over. We're going to do some chest curls here. So just to start, let's take an inhale, but let's think about what our rib cage is doing. Can we bring it down? So inhale, exhale, we're going to float our hands, head and shoulders off the mat and also lift that left leg. Let's go for 4. Curling up, the more we lengthen our hands, the more that hopefully we can lifting up. Keep that chin away from our chest, staying here. Let's pulse for 5. And bring your arms back down. Let's turn that left foot, rest it on your right knee, and then push your knee away and enjoy your side stretch here. Breathing into it. And now let's lengthen your right leg long. Finding your neutral pelvis, making sure those ribs are not too flared off the mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your head, shoulders, hands off the mat and lengthen that leg. And let's go here for 5. On the 5th one, let's stay up. Let's pulse here. Let's go for 5. Arms back down, right foot on your left knee. Let's push that knee away. Feeling that stretch in your side body. Coming back up. We're ready for the 100 now. Let's float our legs up into tabletop. Lengthen those arms long, walk them down the mat, lift them up. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Let's balance on our shoulder blades. Count by 5s. In 2, 3, 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll keep counting and you keep pressing. If you want to extend your legs, go for that. Keep lifted, lift again, pull that navel in, hug it into your spine. Turning on your core here, turning on your pelvic floor on the exhale. 2 more. Lengthen long, have a stretch. Now we're going to go into single leg stretch here, but with a bit of a twist. Let's bring our arms out into 90 degrees or goalposts. Have a look. Let's just check if your elbows are in line with your shoulders. If this is not comfortable, find a position overhead that is comfortable for your range of motion. And let's bring our legs up into tabletop. Extend that left leg long. And then we're going to think about our arms as being pages in a book, and when we change legs, we're going to close that book. Inhale, exhale. Keep that core engaged. For 3 more each side. Double leg stretch. We're going to keep our knees into tabletop for now, and when we dart our legs out, we're going to extend our arms into a V. So extend into a V, exhale, bring them back to the goalposts. Just a different way of thinking about this exercise. Challenging your brain as well. Okay, hug your knees in here. Let's come into a roll up now. So lengthen your arms and your legs long. Thinking about our rib cage, thinking about our neutral pelvis, flexing your feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming up, pulling that navel into our spine, lengthening your arms long, reaching into your heels. Coming up tall. Shoulders away from our ears. Articulating down. 1 more. Exhale. Gauge your core. Pulling up and over. Dropping the crown of your head. We're going to go into some side work now. So we're going to bring our right forearm onto the mat. Legs are in a Z sit position. And my left hand is behind my back. We're going to make sure our side body keeps raised as well. And lengthening that top leg back and return. Twisting that torso down just ever so slightly to get a little bit more leverage as we lengthen for 3. Now we're going to press up with that forehand, coming over, drop that left shoulder. And then lengthen our arm and our leg at the same time. Let's go for 4 at your own pace, finding your flow. Other side now. So let's bring our left forearm onto the mat. Right arm behind our back, legs are in a Z sit position. We're going to take an inhale and then lengthen that right leg behind us. Exhale to lengthen. Twisting that torso just a little bit to find a little bit more leverage. 2 more. Now let's press up with our forehand, coming over. And then we're going to lengthen our arm and our leg. Let's go for 4 here at your own pace. Let's finish with a teaser. We're nice and warmed up, and I think that it's going to be a really great end to this great class. Okay, lengthen our arms long. Let's point our toes, walk them back, then find that balance on your tailbone. Lift your legs, wind your shoulders back, and find balance and stability in this position. Let's go for 5. And coming back down with our feet. This time we're going to see if we can lengthen our legs. If not, stay bent. This is still a really strong pose. Lengthen out. Roll the shoulders away. For 5. Bend in, coming in. We have come to the end. I hope you enjoyed this class today, and I'll see you next time.